Alright, so let's begin. So my name is Amélie. Welcome everyone on today's session. As I was mentioning, it's going to be a yoga to relieve any stress or any tension. Yin Yoga style, so a lot of deep stretch, a lot of breath is involved whenever you want to release. And just do your own level. Maybe you want to grab on some block, maybe a pillow. If you're on quarantine like me, that would be just enough. Ready? So let's all meet in a cross-leg pose here on the middle of the mat. Either way, maybe the left leg, maybe the right leg in front, it doesn't matter right now. But either way, make sure to ground the two sit bones right here on the knees. And then lengthen the spine like you have a thread coming out of your crown. And completely relax the shoulders, the arms, so you can rest the hands on the knees to any position that feels the most comfortable for you tonight. And I want you to start closing your eyes and just paying attention to your breath. Taking a long, deep inhalation through the nose, feeling your lungs. And exhale out, let it go. Take another deep breath in. And a long exhale out. So keep on breathing here, trying to expand your breath. And just becoming aware on how our breath actually changes whenever we feel stress or we feel calm. When it's stress, you can feel your breath is more shallow and fast. And when you start to slowly relax and release any tension, you tend to deepen your breathing. Continue to breathe deeply. Notice how your shoulder drops a little bit more. Notice how your face muscles slightly start to relax. Just a few more deep breaths. And finally, joining the two palms here to the heart center. Take another deep breath in through the nose. And as you exhale, very slowly bow down your head. Namaste, everyone. And welcome on today's session, day 8 of the Yoga Challenge. Nice. So you can start to interlock the finger and just press the palm to the back of the head. As you inhale, open the elbows really wide together. And then start to lift up the chest, looking up towards the ceiling. And as you exhale, round the spine and joining the two elbows close together, making a nice deep round of the back. Good. Let's go again. Inhale, arch the back, open up the elbows, look up towards the ceiling. And as you exhale, round. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, arch the back, look up. And exhale, round. Good. And coming back to neutral, you can release the two hands here by the side. As you inhale, lengthen the left arm up as high as you can. And as you exhale, very gentle here, leaning towards the right side. Nice. So make sure to pull the arm up and overhead to deepen here the stretch to the side body. Good. And let's go to the left. Inhale, switching side, reaching the right arm up. And as you exhale, leaning towards the left side. And inhale, coming back to the center. Now let's reach both arms up, finding length. And as you exhale here, twisting to the right side, but not touching the ground, only using here the core to twist on the upper spine. Inhale back to the center. Exhale, twisting to the left. Open up the two palms side by side. Good. Let's go one more time. Inhale up. Exhale, twisting to the right. Again, inhale up. And exhale, twisting to the left. Good. Inhale up. And exhale, slowly release the two arms. Nice. So from here, you're gonna bring the left arm in front of you. The right comes underneath, finding eagle arms. So the right comes under. Start to find here the lock. And then eventually joining the two palms together. Make sure here to relax the shoulder away from the ears. And as you inhale, pulling the elbows a little bit higher. Nice. Start to find a nice stretch here to the shoulder. Don't forget to press the two palms together. And as you exhale, you can start leaning forward, very gentle. You don't have to come all the way down. So keeping active here, maybe just relaxing the hand down, maybe on a block, maybe on a pillow, really up to you. And as you inhale, slowly come on up. And exhale, gentle release, putting the two hands on the back. Let's roll the shoulder back and inhale, open up the chest and dropping the head down. And exhale, let's come back to the center. Now everyone, let's switch the lock of the leg, whatever side was in front, let's just switch it. And let's go here to the other side. Now the right hand comes on top, the left under, finding eagle arms, finding the lock, eventually pressing the two palms together, rolling the shoulder back, ready? Inhale as you pull the elbows up, finding a nice stretch to the other shoulder. And as you exhale, start leaning forward, going very gently here. You can find a nice stretch here to the outer hip. Continue to breathe. So actively pressing the two palms together. And inhale, slowly come on up. Exhale as you release the two hands, bring the two palms on the back. Inhale as you roll the shoulder back, open up the chest, dropping the head on the back. Good. And exhale, gently come back to the center. And let's find everyone all fours, tabletop. Release the leg and bring the two knees right under the hips. And then the two hands right below here, the shoulder. Nice. Once you have your neutral spine, let's go together, co-cat. As you inhale, send the tailbone up, open up the chest and look up. And as you exhale, round the spine, tucking the chin to the chest. Inhale, arch the back, looking up. And exhale, round the spine. So just being mindful on every motion that's happening here to your spine. Inhale, arch the back, look up. And exhale, round. So don't overstretch, don't force the co-cat, just do your own level, linking to your breath. Exhale, round, last one. Inhale, arch the back, look up. Good, and exhale, rounds. Coming back to neutral spine, tabletop. This time, as you inhale, open up the right arm to the side and then up. And as you exhale, rolling the arm under, dropping the shoulder on the mat. And you can open up the left arm all the way up towards the sky. If you want, you can even bend the elbow, maybe touching here the right thigh. Thread the needle, so make sure to send the left shoulder to the back as much as you can. And as you exhale, slowly release, tuck, coming back up into tabletop. Let's take it here to the left side, ready? Inhale, open up the left arm to the side and then up. Exhale as you drop the shoulder all the way down to the middle of the mat, and then the right arm comes all the way up. Maybe you can bend the elbow and touch in here the left thigh. Make sure to send the right shoulder to the back as much as you can. Just relaxing here, long deep breath. And as you exhale, slowly release, coming back to tabletop, all right? Inhale, looking forward, and as you exhale, start walking the hands to a puppy pose, so keeping here the hips right above the knee, and allow the chest to drop as low as you can, maybe dropping here the chin, maybe the forehead on the mat, really up to you. If you want a deeper stretch on this one, you can come on the top of the fingertips. Nice, keep on breathing. And as you inhale, coming back to tabletop and finally sitting on the heels and exhale into a child pose. You can relax the forehead on the mat. Another deep breath. Good. And as you inhale, slowly come to table and then upward facing dog. So pressing on the palms, lifting both knees, rolling the shoulder back to press here the heart and the chest forward. So here, upward facing dog, the hips are hovering the top of the mat, so they are not touching the mat. Inhale as you look up, arch the back, pressing the heart forward a little bit more. And as you exhale, drop the knees on the mat back to child pose. Let's go 2 more with your breath. Inhale upward, coming forward, rolling the spine vertebra by vertebra until you can drop the head on the back. And exhale, drop the knees, sitting on the back, child. Good, last one. Inhale, coming forward, upward facing dog, lifting the knees up, open up the chest, dropping the head back. And as you exhale, child pose. Good. Let's stay there 2 more breaths. Good. Just allowing yourself to relax. And on the next inhale, let's find here our first downward facing dog by tucking the toes under, lifting the knees and pressing the hips all the way up and to the back. Feel free to walk on the spot, so you may hold a lot of tension here to the back of the legs. So take your time to paddle in, paddle out, maybe turning the heels side to side if it feels good. Nice, keep on breathing. And as you inhale, right leg up, 3-legged dog, high in the air. Keep on pressing the chest closer to your leg. And exhale, finding a low lunge, stepping in between the 2 hands, dropping the back knee and the back toes. You get it? And inhale, lifting both arms up. You can hook into the thumb, pressing the palms, and exhale as you melt the hips down. So a nice and beautiful low lunge here. Make sure to have the front knee right above the ankle. Make sure to roll the shoulder back to really open up here the chest. Let go of any tension. Keep on breathing. And as you exhale, releasing the left hand on the mat and then twisting the chest to the right. You can either stay here, option 1. Option 2, if you want a deeper stretch on the back quads, you can bend into the back knee and just grabbing the top of the foot. So the key first is to really melt the hips nice and low. Keeping the twist, looking back as much as you can. And as you exhale, slowly release, planting the hands down, press back, downward facing dog, all the way back. Let's take a couple of breaths to reset. Don't forget to walk on the spot. Just let go any tension. You can always nod the head no, shake the head yes. And then let's go together on the left. Inhale, left leg up, 3-legged dog, high in the air. And exhale, low lunge, stepping in between the 2 hands. Let's drop the back knee and the back toes. Hook here the thumb. And as you inhale, lift up the chest. And exhale as you melt the hips down. So shoulders completely relaxed. Make sure to have the chest going a little bit higher. Keep on breathing. If the back knee hurts, you can slightly press on the top of the back foot just to remove a little bit of weight onto the knee. And exhale, planting the right hand on the mat, finding a twist to the left side, so rolling the shoulder back. This is option 1. Option 2, if you want to go slightly deeper into the quad stretch, you can bend the back leg, grab into the foot. So remember, the key is to really melt the hips as low as you can. And you can adjust yourself just whatever feels good. Don't overstretch on this one. It's just a little bit. And as you exhale, slowly release, planting the hands back down, press back, downward facing dog. Keep on walking on the spot. Nice. And on the next inhale, let's slowly walk the feet to the top of the mat. Tuk, tuk, tuk. Halfway up, flat back, hands on the thigh, looking forward. And exhale as you fold. And inhale, reach up, both arms up. And exhale, hands to the heart center, Samastiti, mountain pose. Let's go 2 more times together. Just linking here the movement with your breath. Ready? Inhale as you reach up. And exhale, standing forward fold. You can keep a slight bend here into the knee. Inhale, halfway up, flat back. And exhale, fold. Inhale, reaching again, both arms up. Exhale, hands to the heart center. Let's go again. Inhale as you reach up. Exhale to fold, Vatasana. Inhale halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, hands to the heart center. Good, last one. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, standing forward, fold. Inhale halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up. And exhale, hands to the heart center. Good. Take your time here to notice how you feel. Just finding the grounding below the feet. Feels pretty good just to link the movement with our breath over there. And as you inhale, you can open up the 2 eyes, reach both arms up. Exhale 1 more time, standing forward fold. Good. From here, you're gonna step all the way back, downward facing dog, up one foot after the other one. Good. And on the next inhale, right leg up, three-legged dog again, high in the air. And exhale to pigeon. So you're gonna step to the left side, so right below, right under, the left wrist, dropping the knee and sliding all the way back. If it's too much here, you can use maybe a pillow right behind the right thigh. Make sure to roll the shoulder back first. Inhale. And as you exhale, resting pigeon, very slowly start to walk yourself forward, finding here a deeper stretch to the glutes and into the quads, so you can ease your own level, maybe grabbing a block, maybe just resting the hand on a pillow. Just allow yourself to completely make, so make sure not to arch too much the back, but rather keeping the hips going a little bit further towards the mat. Good. At least 5 long cycles of breath just for you to completely let go, to completely reset. Keep on breathing. Facing you on this one. And as you inhale, slowly coming up, using the 2 hands here, you're gonna pivot the chest to the left side, so you can find here a seat. So basically here from the pigeon, I'll pivot to the left, so you can have a half butterfly twist. And as you inhale, reaching both arms up, lengthen the spine. And as you exhale, very slowly, you can start leaning forward, so slightly using the core to hold the chest. Inhale as you go a little bit further. And exhale, maybe resting the 2 hands on the mat, just doing your own level. Maybe again, you can rest into the pillow, maybe onto the block, eventually dropping the elbows. Nice. So don't forget here to flex the left foot. Allow yourself to drop the chest. Keep on breathing. And as you inhale, slowly coming up, you can use the hand as a support, so bringing the 2 hands to the top of the mat and then press back all the way downward, facing dog to the back of the mat. Good, you can walk on the spot, bend one knee after the other one. And let's go together on the left. Inhale, left leg up, 3-legged dog. And exhale to pigeon, dropping the foot on the right and then the knee, so finding the leg like a 90 degree, and then slowly sliding down. Inhale, really rolling the shoulder back. Same again, you can use a pillow or any support just behind the left thigh. And as you exhale, let's start to walk forward into a resting pigeon. Just finding here whatever intensity is better for you. You don't have to come all the way down. It's really up to you, depends on the flexibility of your thigh and on your glutes. Keep on breathing. Notice on each exhalation how you slightly start to release and cool down. With another couple of breaths here. Nice. And as you inhale, slowly pressing yourself back up, right? You're gonna pivot the chest to the right side so you can come sitting here onto the mat. So the left leg is bended to the half tatami, the right foot is flexed. And as you inhale, reaching both arms up. And as you exhale, start leaning forward, finding here a deeper stretch. Inhale, find length one more time. And as you exhale, eventually releasing the hand on the mat. Maybe dropping the elbows. If not, you can use here a little pillow. And as you exhale, trying to go a little bit further towards the front of the room. Keep on breathing. Just allow the chest and the head to be completely heavy. Only dropping the hands or maybe the forearm to the mat. Another deep breath here. And as you inhale, slowly coming up, let's walk yourself all the way back up, planting the 2 hands again to the top of the mat and press back to a downward facing dog. Nice, let's continue to walk on the spot. Can you find already quite a difference to the back of the legs? If so, that's really good. That means you start to release your tension and loosen up the hamstring. And as you exhale, you can drop the knees on the mat and then eventually lying all the way down to the mat. Let's come into Cobra here. So joining here the two legs together, two hands by the side of the shoulder, rolling the shoulder back, and let's go with our breath. As you inhale, start to lift up the chest, very gentle. Make sure to squeeze the elbow really close to the rib cage. And exhale, slowly release, so rolling vertebra by vertebra. Let's go again with your breath. Inhale, lift up the chest. Cobra, Bhujangasana, so keeping the pelvic on the ground. And as you exhale, release. Good, last one. Inhale, lift up the chest. And start to stay, breathe deeply. You don't have to go too far. If it's too intense, you can come into a Sphinx pose by bringing here the elbows on the mat. Keep on breathing. Just lift up the chest. And as you exhale, slowly release, and you can press back into a child pose. So sitting here on the heels and extending the two arms overhead. Take your time to rest. Just a few more deep breaths, noticing how does it feel. And as you inhale, you can start to lift up the chest. And let's come seated here, Dandasana. So extended both legs in front of you. Make sure to find here the two sit bones, even remove the flesh. Squeeze, 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 squeeze the legs together, flexing the feet. Let's go into one seated forward bend. Ready? As you inhale, lengthen the spine to sit nice and tall. And as you exhale, start bending here from the hips like someone's pulling you. Everything in control. Inhale, lengthen one more time. And as you exhale, continue to lower. If it's already too intense and too much for you, you can always slightly bend the two knees so you actually have the belly getting a little bit closer to your thigh until eventually you can rest the two hands by your side. You don't have to catch the foot, it doesn't matter. Just make sure to really lengthen the spine like someone's pulling you from the lower back. Nice, and just allow here the chest and the head to be heavy. Keep on breathing deeply. Nice long deep breath as we practiced before. So allow your whole body and the back of the legs to loosen up on each exhalation. A few more deep breaths. Going as low as you can, don't overstretch here. And as you inhale, let's start to slowly release by walking the hands all the way up and eventually bringing one hand distance to the back, turning the fingertips towards the body, roll the shoulder back, and inhale, up plank. Let's start to lift up the chest and dropping the head on the back. Good. And exhale, slowly release. You can shake the legs, shake it out, shake it out. And let's find here the two soles of the feet together to a butterfly pose, Titalyasana. So make sure to scoop the hips on the back a little bit more. Joining the palms, you can grab onto your toes. And let's start here to bout our wing. Just open up here, feels amazing into the hip. So from here, the hip we tend to hold a lot of emotion, quite a lot of tension, also stay on the hip. So it's always really, really nice to open them up. Another deep breath. And on the next inhale, make sure to lengthen the spine. And as you exhale, let's start to bend the elbows and leaning forward. You can use again the grip into the toes. Inhale, find length one more time. And exhale, continue to drop the head. You don't have to overstretch here. You just do whatever you land. Maybe you want to rest the two hands just in front of you with the palms facing up. Maybe you want to stay into the toes, really up to you. Just allow the gravity to do the work here. Keep on breathing again. And as you inhale, slowly release, walking yourself up. You can close the two knees and give yourself a gentle hug, even dropping the head towards the knees, like a little ball. Nice, and then slowly coming up. So here you're gonna bring the right foot just by the side here of the left thigh up. So you have here the knee actually facing forward. And then the left foot is gonna come just above the knee here, up, so that makes here a little lock. So make sure to have both knees quite aligned, facing towards the front. And as you inhale, lengthen the spine, reaching both arms up. And exhale, twisting to the left. You can hug here into the left thigh, rolling the shoulder back, finding a twist. So this is what it looks like. So the left leg is front, inhale up, exhale, twisting to the left, hugging there, and using the left arm as a support on the back. Half Matsyendrasana, Lord of Fish pose. So make sure not to crunch down, but rather lengthen the spine, so pressing here the stomach closer to the thigh, and just twisting by the top of the spine, rolling the shoulder back. Another deep breath. And as you exhale, slowly release. You can reach both arms up. Exhale, just the two hands to the right side for a counter twist. And eventually releasing the legs, you can shake it out before we go to the other side. So the left leg is bended towards here the right thigh, knee pointing forward. And eventually the right leg comes all over the top of the left knee. Inhale as you lift up the chest, reaching both arms up. And exhale, twisting here to the right, hugging into the right thigh. Inhale again, pulling the spine up. And as you exhale, deepen the twist, reaching back with the right hand. So sending the right shoulder, enjoying a nice twist. This is always amazing for your posture, even stimulate your digestive system. One twist every day, this is what I recommend. And as you inhale, slowly coming back to the center. Exhale, just counter twist, two hands here to the left side. And you can eventually release the two legs, shake it out, and just lie down all the way back. So make sure you have enough space. Up and just lying down here on the mat and hugging both knees here into your chest. Up. So rolling like a little ball, Apanasana. You can roll side to side. It feels amazing after the twist. Even squeezing the knees a little bit closer towards your chest. Good. So keeping both knees hugged here, grabbing into the right knee, and as you exhale, extending the left leg here on the mat, and then eventually dropping the right knee all the way to the left side, open up the right arm to the side, looking above the right shoulder. There you go. So another twist here, but this time a little bit more gentle, just a reclined one. Good, another deep breath. And as you inhale, slowly coming back to the center, let's switch the side. This time hugging into the left knee and extending the right leg to the mat. Inhale again. And as you exhale, dropping the knee all the way to the right side and open up the left arm to the side, just looking above the left shoulder. Finding another twist. So allow the gravity to do the work here. Just very gentle, only using the weight of the hand just to pull the knee a little bit more down. And as you inhale, slowly coming back to the center, you can hug again, both knees in towards the chest. And eventually releasing the two hands on the mat, but extending the legs overhead like a 90 degree. Just a little inversion here to bring some blood flow to the brain. That's gonna help you to sleep a little bit more better tonight. Keep on breathing. And as you exhale, all in control and very slowly start to lower the legs down. In 5, in 4, squeezing on the core. In 3, 2, 1, almost there. And exhale, finally release. You can open up the two palms facing the sky and just allow yourself to close your eyes for a moment here. And let's start to begin just a mental body scan, feeling any sensation from the sole of the feet to your ankle, to your calf, to the back of the knees and to your thigh. Just your legs supporting you every day. Allow them to completely rest on the mat. Keeping the eyes closed, and let's continue this mental body scan, feeling any sensation you may hold into the hips. Noticing here the natural movements of your stomach as you breathe. Maybe you can even feel your heart beating into your chest. And just feeling the two arms resting by the side of your body. And just become aware of the weight of the head just dropping on the mat. Notice your face muscle completely relaxed, your shoulder relaxed. Notice the ground beneath you. And just enjoy this moment of pure stillness and calm, either on your body and also to your mind. Take another deep breath in through the nose. And a long deep breath out, let it all go. And on the next inhale, you can extend the two arms overhead, giving your body a nice deep stretch like you wake up in the morning. Even exhale out through the mouth, let it go. And eventually start to bring both knees in towards the chest again, to simply roll to one side, and very slowly start to walk yourself all the way back up into a comfortable cross-legged pose. Let's start to relax here the shoulder and just the hands into the knees. Notice how you feel. Maybe a little bit more relaxed. At least you became aware of the present moment. You just let go of any tension, of any stress you may be holding to. And gently bring the two hands to the heart center. Take a deep breath in through the nose. And as you exhale, slowly bow down your head. Namaste everyone. Thank you so much for joining me on the day 8 of the yoga practice. Hope you feel good, less stress, more relaxed. Hope this little practice just light up your day if you practice that in the morning. Thank you again for joining me. It's always a pleasure to practice with you. I wish you a great weekend, everyone. Good luck for everyone in quarantine. Thank you for joining. If you have any question, let me know in the comments or in private message. Always a pleasure, and have a good night. Bye!